Somalia, a nation long known for conflict, piracy, and humanitarian crisis. But what if we told you it might be sitting on billions of dollars worth of oil? Black gold, enough to change the country forever. Will it bring prosperity or plunge the nation into deeper chaos? Today we dive into one of the most important questions of our time. Is Somalia on the brink of a new era or a familiar disaster? Beneath Somalia's soil, hidden from plain sight and just off its pristine coastline, lies an untapped treasure waiting to be discovered. Massive oil reserves, potentially among the largest in East Africa. These reserves could change the fate of the nation. International oil companies are taking notice. Exploration is underway. Deals are being made. The world is watching closely, and for the first time in decades, there's a palpable sense of hope for an economic transformation. The air is filled with optimism. Oil could mean billions in revenue, thousands of new jobs, and a significant boost to the national economy. Infrastructure development across the country could see a new dawn. Roads, schools, hospitals, all becoming a reality. It could lift millions out of poverty, providing them with opportunities they never dreamed possible, and fund a better future for the next generation. Education, healthcare, and a brighter tomorrow. Think about it. Somalia no longer defined by war but by wealth, by opportunity, by progress, a nation reborn. But wait, before we celebrate, let's talk about the risks, the potential downsides that often get overlooked in the excitement of newfound wealth. Because oil doesn't always bring prosperity. In fact, it can deepen the divide between the rich and the poor, leaving the most vulnerable even worse off. In many places, it's brought disaster. Environmental catastrophes that leave lasting scars on the land and the people who depend on it. Oil extraction can destroy ecosystems, pollute the land, poison the water, the very resources that communities rely on for their survival. Coastal communities, already vulnerable, could suffer the most. Their livelihoods, their homes, their futures, all at risk. And then there's the human side. Corruption, power struggles, civil unrest. The social fabric can be torn apart by the influx of oil money. Somalia's history is no stranger to these. Decades of conflict and instability have left deep wounds. Add billions in oil money to the mix, and things could spiral quickly. The stakes are incredibly high. The so-called resource curse has already wrecked countries like Nigeria, Venezuela, and South Sudan. Could Somalia be next? The question looms large. Let's not forget where Somalia's been. 3 decades of civil war, clan rivalries, warlords, piracy, a collapsed government, and millions displaced. Every attempt at rebuilding has faced setbacks. Now imagine injecting that fragile environment with oil money and foreign interests. It's not hard to see how it could go very, very wrong. The risk is real, and the clock is ticking. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be this way. Somalia has a choice. A choice to redefine its future, to break away from the cycles of poverty and conflict that have plagued it for so long. This is a pivotal moment in Somalia's history, a chance to chart a new course. It can learn from the failures of other oil-rich nations, countries that have fallen into the trap of corruption, environmental degradation, and economic instability. Somalia can avoid these pitfalls by taking a different path. It can build a future that's transparent, sustainable, and inclusive. A future where every Somali citizen has a stake in the nation's prosperity. This means investing in renewable energy projects, fostering community engagement, and ensuring that children have access to quality education. That starts with strong governance, independent institutions, public accountability, open contracts. These are the pillars of a thriving democracy and a robust economy. Somalia must prioritize these elements to create a stable and prosperous society. It means investing in people, education, healthcare, skills. By empowering its citizens with knowledge and resources, Somalia can build a workforce that is capable, innovative, and ready to tackle the challenges of the future. Preparing the next generation to lead, not just in oil, but in tech, agriculture, tourism, and beyond. And Somalia must diversify. Diversification is key to economic resilience and long-term growth, because no nation should rely on a single resource. A diversified economy can withstand global market fluctuations and provide more opportunities for its people. Oil may be the spark, but it shouldn't be the only flame. Somalia has the potential to harness its oil resources wisely, while also investing in other sectors that can drive sustainable development. With support from the international community, Somalia can build partnerships that bring in expertise, technology, and investment. These collaborations can help Somalia develop its infrastructure and human capital. Somalia can attract not just oil companies, but engineers, teachers, entrepreneurs, and peace builders. By creating an environment that fosters innovation and collaboration, Somalia can pave the way for a brighter, more prosperous future for all its citizens. So where does that leave us? Somalia is at a crossroads. One path leads to wealth, stability, and renewal. The other, to conflict, corruption, and collapse. The oil is real, the stakes are high, and the world is watching. Will Somalia rise from the ashes and claim its place as an energy giant? Or will the curse of black gold strike again? The answer isn't buried underground. It lies in the hands of the Somali people and the leaders they choose. If you found this story compelling, share it, because the future of Somalia is being written right now. Subscribe for more untold global stories.